This video is all about diamond problems, which if you haven't already noticed, there's a lot of diamond problems in the textbook that we use. And the purpose of the diamond problem really is has two sides. One, it's just to practice good number sense, being able to work with positive and negative numbers. But it's also meant to help us get really ready for Chapter 8 when we get into some heavy algebra stuff. So we're practicing diamonds so that we're ready for future things, and this will make our lives easier once we get to Chapter 8. So here's the idea of the diamond. It's all about a pattern of numbers. It's going to be a situation where you end up with two numbers on the sides. So I'm going to make up these two numbers. Let's say it's 2 and 7. The general rule with the diamond is you take the two numbers on the sides and you multiply them. 2 times 7 is 14, and that's the top number. To get the bottom of the diamond, you add them. 2 plus 7 is 9. And that would be your completed answer. It does not matter the left and right numbers. They can be out of order. I could have said 7 and 2 this direction, and you would have still said 7 times 2 is 14, and 7 plus 2 is 9. It would not change the top and bottom of your answer. If, for instance, let's say I told you that this was 6 on top and 5 on bottom. The same pattern is going to apply. The two numbers on the side multiply for the top and add for the bottom. So you got to think of, what can I multiply to get 6? I can do 6 times 1, and I can do 2 times 3. Out of those two choices, 2 times 3 is going to add to 5. So 2 and 3 go in my diamond. Or vice versa, you could have put 3 and then 2 the other way around, and that'd be your answer. Let's look at one with some negative numbers in it. Let's say you had like -5 and 3. When you multiply 5 times 3, you get 15. But a negative times a positive is a negative, so it's a -15. When you add to get the denominator, -5 plus 3, it's almost like you're subtracting them. It'd be -2 for the bottom, and that would be your completed answer. Some of the diamonds that you're going to see in your book are going to give you different pieces, where they might say, okay, here's a diamond. I'll happen to know that the top number is 8, and the side number over here is 2. Fill in the other blanks. Well, now you got to think of what times 2 gives you 8. Well, 4 times 2 equals 8, and 4 plus 2 is 6. Done. There's my diamond. No matter what, the general rule is, as long as you can figure out the two side numbers, so when I say the two side numbers, I mean this number and this number, you always multiply to get whatever's up here, so multiply for the top, and you always add to get the bottom, whether it be positive or negative or anything else. And that's the general idea behind a diamond problem. I'm sure you'll find lots to do in your book to match these, but it's good to review. It'll get us ready for Chapter 8.